Hey everybody, I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, and you are watching Open. Thank you for joining us. Coming up on today's show, we'll sit down with the CEO of Key Food Co-Operative and owner of and operator of SuperFresh. We're going to spotlight their charitable donation and giveaway efforts to help families in need. Then we'll sit down with the executive director of an organization leading the charge in Hurricane Melissa relief efforts. And plus, we'll chat with a Tony Award-winning actress and musician about her new book, highlighting her legendary career. And finally, we'll be joined by two Bronx natives who will shine a light on an upcoming race that you don't want to miss. So sit back, kick off your shoes, and relax your feet. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. We're wide open. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm the host, the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, and you are watching Open. It's that live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media at Bronxnet TV. Leading things off, our first guest are the CEO of Key Food Stores Co-Operative Incorporated and the owner and operator of SuperFresh in the Bronx. They join us to highlight a major donation and giveaway effort being organized to combat food insecurity and provide food for families in need this holiday season and beyond. So please welcome to the show Dean Janeway and Nallely De Jesus. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for all you guys do in the community. You know, it's always a wonderful thing to give back, you know, and people look up to organizations and remember what organizations have done for them in the community, especially in time of need. So tell us about where these locations are. First, give us a little overview of who you guys are and what you guys do. You are?
So my name is Nallely De Jesus, and I'm an owner-operator. My family owns 4 supermarkets in the High Bridge area. We operate under the SuperFresh and the Food Universe banners.
I know about you. You?
And I'm Dean Janeway. I'm the CEO of Key Food Cooperative, and we are 467 stores that are all family-owned and operated across 8 states.
So it's a family affair.
Yes, it is.
I can't sing. They said, please don't try it. Melba Moore said, Bob, keep your day job or night job. What can you guys tell us about the donation, this donation effort and giveaway effort?
So what we're doing is we've taken 10,000 $25 gift cards, so for a total of $250,000. We're giving across 8 states, right, that we do business in, specifically for New York. So if you take the 5 boroughs by themselves, we're giving away $150,000 of gift cards. Specifically to the Bronx, it's going to be about $40,000. And we've partnered with City Harvest, who is the largest rescuer of food in New York City. They're the largest and first, actually, that's done that. And they have a network between food pantries and soup kitchens and mobile markets that they've identified way better than we could, the families that are in most need during this holiday season.
Yeah, that's great. And we're doing it with the Steve Harvey Morning Show nationwide, and also my foundation, the Make the Great Foundation, and WBLS Radio.
Right.
Of course, Bronxnet also. What inspired Key Food to do this? It came from somewhere.
Yep. So I guess a few different ways, right, Nallely? One, we'd opened a new store in Brooklyn about a month ago. And as we were going to that store, there was a line 2.5 city blocks long across the street from that store. And I remember saying to the owner, what's that line for? And he goes, that's a line for the food pantry. And this was all around when SNAP funding wasn't being released. There was a pause in that from federal assistance. And it really affected me as we left there, saying how could there be such a long line for food? And one thing City Harvest would say, 1 in 6 New Yorkers don't know where their next meal's coming from.
Yeah.
So when we started talking to Nallely about this, and she was talking about how her customers are in need and hurting, and we started bouncing around ideas, and this is what we came up with.
And if I could add, you know,
Yeah.
we serve one of the most underprivileged neighborhoods in the United States. And so we understand what the insecurities, what food insecurities look like. So to be able to support the families and make sure that through the holiday seasons, everyone's supposed to or should be able to have food in their families' tables.
Great. See, I love it. And God always gives back. You get by giving. It's one of the paradoxes of life.
Well, one of the things that's great about this is people will be able to get the card and redeem it at any of our stores and choose the food they want. So,
Yeah. I was going to ask that. How will the food gift cards, how will they be distributed?
so through City Harvest, so through their network of
Yeah.
soup kitchens, food pantries, mobile markets, that's how they'll be distributing. They've already started, actually.
Yeah.
Last week they started, and in each geographic area, it's different. But in the boroughs, it's City Harvest, and they do just a wonderful
Great.
job.
And a lot of them, they cook in some of these places,
That's
too.
right.
Yeah.
That's
I've been
right.
to a lot of those soup kitchens and pantries where they have hot food, hot meals for people to come in and experience.
Now, we know this won't solve the food insecurity problem, but it'll certainly help.
Oh,
You know, every
most
little bit
definitely,
helps.
yeah. And how does it feel? Your family's been doing things like this for years now.
Yeah. It feels incredible to be able to give back. And I think that that's the most important thing about supporting local businesses, that when we contribute back, we do it within our communities.
Yeah,
So we're
yeah.
very happy about that. And when Dean shared with us that, you know, Key Food was going to support this contribution, we were extremely happy.
Great, great.
You know, and Nallely epitomizes really the store of the community. Or like we said, our stores are independently owned and operated, and she's in there every day with her sleeves rolled up, you know, being a good neighbor to the community and working side by side with everybody.
Yeah. And your family has built a strong presence doing this for many years now.
Yes.
How long have you guys been involved?
I'm second generation. My dad's been a supermarket operator since the 1980s. And
So you're
we've-
G2.
Yes. And we've been serving the Bronx for over 30 years.
See that? Wow, wow. And did your parents say, hey, you know, I want you to get involved in this family business, or did you have other ideas, maybe?
I did. I had other options. I grew up in the business. I was 14 years old, and I did all the frontline work. I was a cashier, and my dad made sure that we worked our way up. So I was a cashier, I was a front-end manager, then I built my way up to the office, and then I became part of the executive team. But I think that that's what builds the foundation that we have within our family-owned supermarkets, and is that we've worked the front lines, and we know exactly what our consumers and our customers need. And we know
Yeah.
our customers by name.
Yeah, see? And do you know the cat's name? What's your favorite cat? Every supermarket has a cat.
We know their grandchildren, all the children's names.
We know where they're born and everything. Yeah, just go to the basement down there.
That's right.
That's great. I love what you guys are doing. Are you guys
Thank
going to
you.
be making an appearance somewhere at one of the locations?
Yeah, do you want to go first?
So at store level, we're always going to be there as customers come in and redeem, and we'll make sure that we also emphasize the efforts that are being made.
Yeah.
So
All right, so we got to meet up with you at one of the locations at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you can go to
Help out.
cityharvest.org,
Yeah.
and that lists all their locations on there by borough.
Great, great, great. All right, so anything past the holidays that's coming up that you guys are participating in?
Well, we think this will take us right through New Year's. The amount of gift cards we're coming out, I think, will be distributed not only for Thanksgiving, but, you know, the holiday season, which is also a big time of need.
Yeah.
So those are probably the biggest ones. But we've partnered with City Harvest the last several years. We do 2 food shows a year where we donate all the leftover food from that to them so they can put it to good use. And then 2 years ago at our golf outing, which is a charity, we gave them $50,000 to help with all their costs. So we're a big supporter of theirs, which will on go.
Do you golf? You guys golf?
Yeah. Not very well. Not very well.
Well, you know, we'll bring some seeds, we dig up the dirt and plant some seeds in that area and see what grows.
That's right.
That's how I started. So when you have that golf outing, give us a call. Maybe we'll come down and bring the cameras, and some of us will play in it.
You got it.
Happy
You got
I know
it.
Mike Nobby is the executive director here. He'll
Yeah.
play in it. Yeah.
All right.
He'll play in it.
It's in July.
Yeah.
we'll make sure to extend that invitation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, please, please. So how can people at home interested in helping out contribute? Do you need any volunteers or anything? to help out?
I'm sure that by reaching out to the not-for-profits, the City Harvest, they can volunteer. They're always looking for people.
They're always looking for
Yeah.
people.
So I
Just
think that
contact
that's-
them directly.
Great, great. All right. So you want to shout out anybody working with you guys?
Well,
Anybody at the supermarket? And
go ahead.
Shout out
Family
to my
members?
father and my siblings and all my cousins that work at the store, and to Key Food Co-Operative for making this initiative. I think it's very important and very pronounced, very important in our communities.
And I'd just like to recognize all our store owners like Nallely. We have well over 200 store owners that serve their communities and live and breathe in those stores and work around the clock during this holiday season. You know, they really are frontline workers, and they deserve all the credit.
yeah. I'm going to put some supermarket locations on the screen.
Okay.
And these are
My
is
family
your family
stores.
stores?
Yep.
Okay. Which one should we go to? All of them.
All of them. That's the best answer. That's good.
Like I go to a restaurant and say, hey, what's the best thing on the menu right here? Oh, everything. Hey, you work here, that's why. But that's great. Yeah, you've been working in the community for many years, and you've been supporting these locations.
That's right.
You know, God is good. When He gets behind you, and it always comes back around to you. Yeah. Is there a website, a social media area that you would like people to go to find out
For
more?
Key Food, I know we listed them. We gave a whole list. I think you guys were going to show.
We'll put
We'll
it
pop
up there.
those up,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
This is
But,
keyfoods.com.
Yep, that was
Yeah,
one.
and
Then
at Key Food.
Yep, they have Facebook at Key Food. Yeah, they're listing them all.
You're not going to put your personal one up there. Everybody's going to follow you all over
All
the
the
place.
information will be on Key Food's websites,
See, she's smart. Everything's right there on the Key Food website.
and they'll be able to access all the different banners that Key Food operates under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be
Yeah,
great.
we're just not Key Food. We're SuperFresh. We're Food Emporium, Food
Yeah.
Dynasty, Food Universe, Key Food. So
Yeah. Is there any way, I mean, if people want to call in here or listen to us on the radio, and they want to find out if this goes further than New Year's, what's happening in 2026?
yeah, they can contact us on any of the social media pages or reach out to City Harvest.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. That's how you do it.
That's how we do it. Like I said, they're better equipped to get it to the people that need it the most
Yeah.
than we are. So they see them every day.
Right. Yelly, did we miss anything?
No, I think we're all set.
No, there's one more thing you're going to leave here. You're going to say, oh, you know what? I forgot to mention what? Either one of you.
Come visit our locations.
That's right.
And
Come
claim,
shop in our stores.
yes,
Get all your
Shop
holiday
local.
needs. Get all your holiday needs.
Hey, listen, thank you guys so much. I love you for giving back and for the people that you are. We
Thank you
appreciate
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
All right. All right. We'll take a quick break right here, and we'll come back with a whole lot more next on Open.
We are the Eco Leaders.
We learned that everything starts with ourselves. Then we have to educate ourselves. Then we have to build community and use our imagination.
Eco Leaders, step from the future to save the past. Heal the planet and make it last. We find solutions with knowledge light. Venture forth, Eco Leaders, you're Eco Leaders.
And welcome back. Our next guest is the Executive Director of Bronx Neighborhood Housing Services, CDC, and he joins us to talk about how his organization is helping islanders severely impacted by Hurricane Melissa. So please welcome to the show, Gladstone Johnson is in the house.
Thank you,
Always
Bob.
a pleasure to see you,
Yes,
and I
sir.
love what you're doing, helping others get what they need out of life.
Yes.
You know, that's so very, very, very important. It's like Key Food
Right.
and that organization before you.
First, I want to thank you, Bob, for
Yeah.
coming to our gala.
Yeah.
And the people were just really blessed and impressed with the way you managed.
Well, we're working it together, you and I, and your team. It's
Yes.
great. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, and then you gave me a call afterwards. You said, you know what? We need to do something about the islands impacted by Hurricane Melissa.
Yes. Yes. So we have a coalition of organizations here in the Bronx that we've decided to do something because most of the people we serve through the Bronx Neighborhood Housing Services, they are from or they're first, second generation from those areas. The areas that are most affected that we're focusing on is Jamaica, Haiti,
Yes.
and the Dominican Republic. So what we've put in place so far, Bob, is a New York coalition of community organizations.
Yes.
Bronx NHS, of course. Then there's the New Testament Temple Church of God. Then there's the Good Neighbors Community Outreach Agency. And they're kind of the spear of this operations because they do missions work and
love it.
they're on the ground in the Caribbean every year doing this kind of work.
Yeah. And then you got WBLS and Bronxnet working
Yes.
with you, helping you get the word out.
Getting the word out, yes. So we really appreciate the opportunity to get the word out. As you know, for Jamaica, for example, we're talking about over 900,000 people who are displaced
Yeah,
and almost 150,000 homes that are destroyed.
Yeah.
So our strategy is threefold. Number one, we're sending relief. As a matter of fact, by Wednesday, our first 40-foot container will be heading out with relief goods.
Yeah.
Then our second phase is recovery. And here we're going to be helping to put temporary housing in place to get the people back in some safety and security. And we'll continue with phase three and rebuilding, working with the government to put the communities back together. So those are the broad picture of what we're planning
Yeah.
to do.
And I love it. But tell us what the Bronx Neighborhood Housing Services does mainly.
Fine, yes. So primarily, we've been serving the Bronx for over 35 years, and our core business is to help first low and moderate income first-time homeowners to become homeowners. Low and moderate income citizens to become homeowners.
Yes, yes.
That's our core business.
And you had some people who came up on stage, and this young guy, I mean, you say, wow, how did he get to own a home at this stage of the game? Is that one of the guys there?
Yes, that's one of them. Yes, right. He was so excited, but he said something that was really funny. He said after the closing, and he got this $100,000 grant.
Yeah.
He said, Mr. Johnson, my phone rang, and I was nervous that maybe you were calling to say it was a mistake to bring back the $100,000.
But it was real, and he went through with the whole
Yes,
thing.
yeah.
Because that's a frightening thing to do, to get involved in such a huge investment like that.
Yes,
Especially at a young age.
absolutely.
You're wondering if I'm going down the right road. Is everything going to be okay? Am I going to be stuck somewhere in there? But he came all the way through.
And that is why we take them through a process.
Yeah.
They go through an orientation, and that helps them to say, do you know what you're getting involved in when you say you want to become a homeowner?
Yeah.
And then we have these housing education. That's like a whole day class.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, this past Saturday, we had one of them where we took
Yes.
19 people through the housing education course, which is they get a certification.
Yeah.
And then they're now qualified to compete for the grants that are available to them.
Look at that. And see, a lot of that's coming to you, and you're helping a lot of people in the community with home ownership.
Yes.
And now you're able to help when something, when a disaster like Melissa strikes
Right.
on islands.
And so we've organized ourselves to be able to respond to this crisis. And so our goal is to send about 7 40-foot containers of relief supplies.
Yeah.
And then we've already identified one young lady. She is a single mother and is about to give birth to her second child. And she lost her room. She had one room that was attached to her parents' home, and the hurricane took it. And so we are going to build her back her home.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
And there's a lot of stories like that too.
Oh,
I've
yes.
run into people where, see, I called back home and the roof is down the block. The roof blew, the whole roof blew, off of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so they try to put a tarp on it, that blue tarp,
Yes.
and try to save it and get people over there to work it and put the roof back together.
Right. And so it's going to be a long haul, but if we take it slowly, our goal is try to maybe help 200 families get back into housing.
Yeah.
And we believe if we can accomplish that, then it would help.
And Gladstone, what are some of the things that we're looking for?
All right,
And where
so-
can they bring these items?
Right. So our containers are being shipped from here in the Bronx at the Good Neighbors Community Outreach location, which is at 3356 Seymour Avenue. 3356 Seymour Avenue. That's where we're loading and deploying the containers to the island.
Okay.
So we're ready set up to work with Jamaica, and we have all the information we need. We have 3 organizations on the ground who are ready to go to work. One of them is called Guardsman. It's a security company, and in times like this, security is very important.
Absolutely.
So they're going to be assisting with getting the stuff into the worst hit areas.
Yeah.
Then we have Swallowfield Chapel, another organization that has a lot of members in their church that can help to deploy the things.
Yeah.
And then we have a young group, a group of young people. It's the Love March movement, and it's led by a Dr. Daniel Thomas. And they are getting into the communities and helping the young people, especially young single mothers, to find their way and support them.
Yeah.
So we're going to back them up from this end to be able to take the relief material support to the people.
I'm glad you mentioned those organizations, because a lot of people are kind of weary about sending stuff, and they need to know that it's going to where we say it's going to go.
Yes.
So I'm glad you mentioned those churches and the security firms and things like that.
Yes, and we have everything set up where we will get reports coming back to us in terms of pictures, video clips, so that we can be accountable for the resources that we gather and send.
And then you're going to take a trip over there too, right, to make sure everything gets ironed out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So somewhere about February, Bob, we want to invite you to take a trip with us and to see it for yourself, and to see how the devastating it was, and see how the recovery is going.
Yeah. And are you looking for other partners to?
Yes, we are. We are looking for partners. Either we're looking for organizations who can donate relief supplies. We're looking for building material, and also we're looking for expertise. So if you're listening and you have the expertise in building and designing and reconstructing, we can use all of your help.
Yeah, Home Depot, come on, jump in here. Home Depot, hardware stores, local or as large as you are, whatever you can do to participate, jump in.
Yes.
Because people need your help.
Right. So from a budgetary standpoint, we anticipate we will need about $70,000 for the relief effort. That is to send 7 40-foot containers of relief items.
Yes.
As I said, the first one is going out on Wednesday. All right. Then we anticipate we'll help maybe 200 families get back into homes, and that will run about $1.4 million. Yes, and this is we're talking about an average maybe about $7,000 per family to put roofs on and to put back their houses together. So that's the
Gladstone
plan.
Johnson. Sounds good. You know, Bronx Neighborhood Housing Services stepping up and hitting home runs.
This is what we do, and we just can't sit by. We do also connect with our elected officials. So our council member, Kevin Riley, they're all on board and supporting with this mission.
Excellent. And how can people interested in learning more about the Bronx Neighborhood Housing Services connect with you? Website, social media?
Yes, sir. So first, you can call me directly at 914-275-3961. Our website is bronxnhs.org. And we're all over social media, Bronx NHS. You just look us up. We're out there doing the work.
Yes. I love it. That's what it takes.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people talk, but you guys talk the talk and walk the walk.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Bronx Neighborhood Housing, the director, executive director, Gladstone Johnson. Thank you for all that you do in our community.
Thank you, Bob.
And helping others get what they need out of life is so very, very important. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll take a quick break right here. Stay tuned. I've got more.
Only 57% of New York City high school students are college ready by their senior year. "55% of high school graduates either have no plans to attend college or are uncertain that they will ever attend. "34% of young adults don't go to college because they can't afford it. Discover what's possible. Bronxnet's education programs, internships, and opportunities help engage and inspire Bronx youth and beyond to pursue their passions. Be a part of the Bronxnet family. Whether you're interested in our shows, joining a class, or donating to support our mission, visit bronxnet.org to learn more.
There's a new channel to explore, and it's bringing the classics back to life. During the day, relive the Bronxnet originals that sparked conversations and built community. At night, dive into the hip-hop throwbacks that defined the generation. One destination, two powerful lineups. Now playing on Optimum Channel 952, Fios 2138, and streaming at bronxnet.tv. BX Legacy, where history meets the moment. And welcome back. Our next guest is a legend in the entertainment industry, a Tony Award winner, 3-time Grammy nominee. She's a triple threat who has conquered the world of Broadway and her prominent roles in productions like Hair and Pearly, and seamlessly transitioned into television stardom. She's got it going on while creating timeless music hits that spanned over 3 decades. She joined us to highlight her memoir, brand spanking new memoir. This is it, marvelous and getting better, more and more. Getting much better, more and more. And she's here, Melba Moore. Welcome to the show, my girl.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bob Lee. Can I just say something before we start?
Sure.
Every time I come back to be with you, if it was on BLS or here in Bronxnet, you are always doing something so amazing for the community. I am so proud of you. I am honored to be on your show. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for all the fantastic, the marvelous work that you've been doing in our community and beyond. In the entertainment world, you are it. This is it. Now, wait a minute. You've done so many things. I love your music. I have a whole music library with albums and 12 inches and all that stuff.
Well, you probably used to play them, right?
I played them. I still play them because we still go out and DJ at different places.
Right, right.
And we watch you.
I mean, we don't have to bring your audience up to par on all that stuff because you have a long history, right, Dr. Bob?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But now you have this new book out, your
Yeah.
memoir. Yeah. Were you working on it for a while or what?
Well, I've been working on it for about 6 months or so, not that long, because I had a good team to help me put it together and do it. As a matter of fact, it wasn't my idea to do it, it was my daughter's idea. She said, "Mom, everybody got a book but you. Come on, get something."
Well,
So I said, okay. So I said, but I've never written a book before, so how do we do this? So she put together a team with me so I could tell my story, but really clever people like Kevin Taylor can put it in a book lingo and put it into chapters and organize it so that it's palatable and people can understand what my focus is on it. So I got a great team, and I think it's a really, really, really good book. This
Yeah.
is it, Marvelous and Getting Better.
How'd you come up with the name? This is it, Marvelous and Getting Better.
Well, each one of the chapters is named after something that I did that was important. If it's one of my recordings, like This Is It, Love's Coming at You, Fallen. I think the last chapter is called Time to Go Home, which is the last song that's sung in the movie The Fighting Temptations. So
Beautiful.
each chapter is named after either a hit recording or something that I did that was important in my life. That wasn't my clever idea. I did it all, but Kevin Taylor and my daughter Shirley came up with how to organize it like that in chapters.
Great, great, great. Well, we're looking for. Is it in Barnes and Noble and
Not yet.
Amazon?
We just started it out. It's just going to be available at the end of this month, which is what, tomorrow? How many days in November?
I think it goes up to about 30, 31,
Well,
30
the
days.
the end of November, it will be available on Amazon. We're starting there.
Yeah. And I will see you at a book signing too. Let me see. Mr. Shepard is doing a book signing in Co-op
We
City.
started a book signing tour.
Yeah.
Was the one that you're talking about?
In Co-op City.
Yes, I don't have the tour schedule, but if you go to Melba, the number 1 Moore, my Instagram, you can find the information, or you can go on YouTube, or you can just go on my website, melbamoore.com, and you can see the book meet and greet tour. That's what we're calling it.
Great.
This is it, Marvelous and Getting Better meet and greet book tour.
Well, I'm going to definitely see you at one of the locations, maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, I hope so, Doctor. It's always a pleasure and an honor with you. You're always doing something important in the neighborhood.
Thank you
I
so
want
much.
people to know, too, that I'm still on concert tour. I have a fabulous concert in Salt Lake City this Saturday. And then I'm going to be on tour with Karen White, Shirley Jones, and Climax. And who's going to MC the show is going to be Monique. Remember her?
Yes.
You know how she used to cuss you out?
Yes.
She won't put out on my show. She won't do that one.
Yeah. So,
But, lots of work, lots of music tours, lots of book tours, and much more TV, everything to continue.
and New York City stage, welcome back. You got your recent return to the New York City stage with your 2-night performance, Melba Moore from Broadway with Love.
Oh, that was 54 Below. Yes, we did
Yeah.
that. They've asked us to return there. So every place we've been going, we've been invited to come back. So we're going to continue. But go ahead, Bob. I don't have the list in front of me, and you do.
No, our producer just sent me some stuff, and he said, what do you hope older fans and first-time listeners take away from this performance?
Older fans, that tickles me because, oh, man,
We got
you're
older
still
fans, and you know what?
girl?
You're always reinventing yourself, so you got old and new alike.
Yeah, but you
It's
asked about the older ones.
intergenerational.
You asked about the older ones, and so they love to see that somebody their age is hanging in there and doing well, is not sick, is not sad, is not poor, but still stepping high, babies. So come on, let's get to stepping, everybody, you seniors. Come on, get up.
Now, you know what? You performed with a lot of people. What are some of your most memorable moments highlighted in your book?
Oh, gee. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. Gee, there's so many. The first thing that comes to my mind, I guess, are some of the stars that I starred with on Broadway, which was just like a great, great, great shock and surprise. And I think it'd be an interesting story for people to read as to how I first got on Broadway in the book. But I remember being on stage with people like Ben Vereen, being on the stage with people like Diane Keaton, being on the stage with people like Donna Summer, not being on stage but backstage with people like Barbara Streisand. I worked with Liza Minnelli, Nancy Wilson, and then I had my own TV show with Clinton Davis. And you remember Maureen Stapleton from All in the Family?
Yes, yes.
We featured her singing Aretha Franklin's Rock Steady Baby, very interesting comedic types of things.
Yeah.
That was funny, Bob.
Wow.
You weren't listening.
My girl Melba. But remember also we did, I think, Hal Jackson's 60th birthday party with Stevie Wonder, and everybody got
Of
around
course
Stevie
I
Wonder. We
remember
were all
that.
singing.
Remember Miss Debbie Jackson was there?
Yes, yes. My girl. And you,
Valerie, who else was there? Valerie was there? Valerie Simpson?
Valerie Simpson was there, of course, and you guys got together and you were singing along with Stevie Wonder. And you just came out with something like improv.
But of course, you got to make it up with Stevie.
Yeah. And that was a good moment right there. That was very memorable. With a lot of good pictures there, too.
Many good moments, yes. I'm going on tour with Shirley Jones and with.
What's that first location? Because I may want to stop in there, too, and just wave a
location
hand.
we already did was Atlanta, so we're going to continue from there. And I can't tell you them now because the tour is being put together, but it's going to be a tour, not one date. All right? I'm trying to think of who else I'm going to be working with. Oh, geez. Oh, I might be working with Cat Williams. Do you know who he is?
Of course.
Of course you do. But Cat was responsible really for finalizing the process of my getting my Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Yeah, I saw the pictures there.
And he's going to be performing out in the Salt Lake City area. So I might be able to touch base with him, and not perform with him, but maybe at least go see his show.
Yeah. So I was just asking again because I missed your opening on that tour, so I wanted to know when I can join in and jump in and wave a hand.
Well, come on, Melba #1 Moore. That's my Instagram. And I'm always posting my schedules, and I'm going to go out to Salt Lake City. I said this weekend, so I may be with Cat Williams. He may allow me to come on and just say hello to him or something. Who else has promised to take me on tour is Lunell. Remember the comedian?
Yes.
She's doing a lot of things, and she's coming back to the Apollo and various places. There are going to be lots of people who are wonderful comedians. Monique is going to feature me on some things too. I'm going to do something, a Black theater piece. We call it a gospel theater. It's the kind of theater that Tyler Perry began. But I'm going to be co-starring with. Do you know who Munifa is?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be playing with her in a theater piece. There's been a lot of different varieties of things. So you have to come to Melba #1 More. You have to come to my Instagram because it's too much for me to tell you all right now, and a lot of it is being formulated. But I will be touring, not one date, Robert. I bet that's what your mother called you when she was yelling at you, Robert
or Bobby.
Bobby.
We got a lot of that.
New things coming out. But the main thing right now is This Is It, Marvelous and Getting Better, the memoir of Melba Moore.
I love it. I'm gonna pick one up. As soon as I get back to my office, I'm gonna jump on like Amazon and pick up a copy or 2 or 3.
You got a second?
Yes.
This is what it looks like.
There it is. This is it.
Okay, it looks just like me.
Yeah. I got one here too. Watch my producer. Just drop that on me. There it is. You see it?
Okay.
This is it. All right. Melba, thank you so much. I'm going to catch up with you, and I know for sure where I'm going to meet you in December.
Okay.
That Co-op City book signing that you're going to do. I'm hosting the show there along with a number of other people, and we'll get together, we'll break some bread, and we'll sign some books with you.
Okay. Love you as always, Dr. Bob.
I love you too. Melba Moore, singer, actress, and just she has it out. This is it. Marvelous and Getting Better. Melba Moore's new memoir. Thank you so much. We love you.
Have a fabulous day.
All right. We'll take a quick break right here. I've got more. Coming up next.
What's up, creative family? Discover your voice with Bronxnet Community Media classes. Are you ready to bring your ideas to life? At Bronxnet, we offer television production classes for community members ages 18 and over, empowering you to share your vision with the world. Get certified in field production, in-studio production, and our new exciting addition, podcast production. Once certified, you can create your own show to air on one of our 6 TV channels. It all starts with our free Unleash Your Ideas Masterclass, designed to help you plan your show idea and set you up for success on your production journey. This class is offered at the beginning of each month for your convenience. Our dedicated Bronxnet team is here to support, encourage, and uplift you every step of the way. Join us and become a part of the creative force that engages and inspires the Bronx community and beyond. Sign up today and start your media journey with Bronxnet. Visit bronxnet.org/education to learn more and register. Let's create something amazing together.
19.7% of Bronxites currently experience food insecurity. Meanwhile, instead of these nice, colorful foods, this is the best food that they have access to. If this sounds like you, there are a bunch of resources to get healthy food for free or cheap. If you want to help, you might consider donating or volunteering in one of these places. Community fridges like this one are all over the city and allow New Yorkers to conveniently donate extra food to people who might need it. Go to this link and find your nearest one. Food banks and pop-up events like these provide millions of healthy meals to families in need. These organizations are distributing meals to Bronxites as we speak and are always accepting donations and volunteers.
And welcome back. Our last guests are both Bronx natives. Boogie Down BX in the house. Here we go. Just to throw your hands in the air, waving like you just don't care, like a Ginger Rogers and a Fred Astaire. Let me hear you say, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah.
One is the founder and CEO of Cash Cow NYC, and the other is a co-founder of Race the Bronx. And they joined us to speak about the upcoming event, Running of the Bulls 5K race, and much more. So please welcome to the show, Haramritjot Singh and Alex Felicier. Welcome. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us. Thank you for having us.
Now, you've been on the show before, right? I remember.
Yeah, we've been here with his co-founder, actually. So we were here for the first Running of the Bulls.
Right, I remember
so
that.
So this is our third one, our third annual.
Wow. So how did that first one turn out? Because, you know, the first one's always, all right, we got to iron things out a little bit.
Yeah, it was good. They've done races before, which is why I partnered with them originally, because they know what they're doing. So it went well, the first one, and we've been building. I think the first one, it was like 80 runners or so.
80, 90 runners.
Yeah.
And then it's been increasing every year.
That's not bad for the first one, right?
The second year we had 125.
All right.
The difference this year is we capped it at 100, but we have medals this year and shirts, and you know, Haram always coming up with a good design.
Yeah. Now is this a qualifying race, a 5K race for the New York City Marathon? Because I think you got to do a 5K race. You got to do about 6 to 8 of them in order to
like the 9 and 1.
The 9 and 1 program, but we're not affiliated with New York Roadrunners, so no. It's just we came up with our own event.
They may come to you because they need qualifying 5Ks to be a part. Well, people who are running they need to have these 5Ks, at least 8 of them, to qualify for the New York City Marathon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're gonna knock on your door.
Hopefully, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Hey, so tell us about your upbringings in the Bronx, how you got it all started.
I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. I was adopted by what I consider the best parents, but you know, went to school in the Bronx, did everything in the Bronx, got my master's in Stony Brook University, and always thought like it was like we got to get out of here. And then at some point in my life, I was like, how can I get back?
Yeah.
So I actually ended up working with Montefiore for a few years. And then when I switched jobs, I was thinking, how can I still give back? And, you know, I've always been a runner. So health and wellness has always been a part of my life that way. And then we sort of started a race event company to bring more running to the Bronx and to get sort of, as a runner, we always go to Brooklyn or we always go to Manhattan to run, and it's like, how can we get people to come to our borough?
And how did you come up with the name Race to Bronx?
Soul and somebody else came up with it. I'm not that creative. It's sort of straightforward.
You just didn't come up with that.
Yeah. But it's just something straightforward. We want to put races on in the Bronx, and RTBX is what we created.
And Haram, how did you get started in the Bronx?
Started in the Bronx, Jacoby Hospital, right off of Pelham. I've been living on the same street my whole life, so I went to school PS 207, PS 7, 141, and then college at Mount St. Vincent, so I'm maybe 2 Bronx.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So that is how I also, like he was saying, wanted to give back to the community in some way. I have a clothing brand, and when I started it, it was more just the creative aspect, but then I also wanted to think about things I could do. So for the running of the bulls, it was actually, I was thinking about athletic wear and visuals for that, and I was like, the brand's called Cash Cow. Like, you know, we have the cow on the shirt right here, but like, you know, visually, a cow running, but like the running of the bulls, like, you know, in Spain, like that visual came to me more. And I told my good friend Grace about it. She had just started running at the time. She just finished the marathon, which is amazing. So shout out to Grace. And I was like, I have this idea of running of the bulls, you know, wouldn't it be cool if I don't just put out a shirt or athletic wear, and we actually have an event centered around it. And I was like, but I have no idea how to do this. And then she's like, you know, I know exactly who you should talk to. And she put me in touch with Alex and Soul.
There you go, man. And the magic is working.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us more about the Cash Cow NYC and Race to Bronx, and what services do your organization offer to our community?
For Cash Cow NYC, like I said, it started off as a clothing brand, you know, more on the creative end. And then I didn't just want to like put community on a shirt and be like, yeah, I'm for the community. I wanted to show how I could contribute to, you know, my neighborhood. So we've done events, we've done like partner with Kingred Unidos, we've done food drives, a book bag giveaway for the school year sometimes. We've done a basketball tournament called Buckets for the Bronx that was a free tournament for high schoolers all throughout the city. We did a bicycle giveaway at one point. And that was really cool because I also run my family's construction business. So at one point we had a job where we had to empty out a store, and it just had a bunch of old bikes. You know, some were in decent condition, some in poor, and some were in pretty good shape. I'm like, we're gonna just toss these? So I reached out to a friend, and then we ended up getting in touch with bike mechanics throughout the city, and over 2 months they repaired them, and then we were able to distribute them to kids, and it was really cool. Like someone got their first bike ever just off of that, you know?
You should have told me. I was a bike mechanic. I still have those old tools.
Oh, wow.
And we did the sprockets and all that stuff, and we realigned your spokes and everything. I used to do all that stuff. But then they hooked them up, and you were able to give them out.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Great. I like that. And Alex, how many races? You did about 5. No, you said you did about 3 races so far. Any before that?
Yeah, we started in 2022. We've done 9 races throughout the Bronx. our biggest one next to this one is called the Soundview 5K. It happens the second week of April.
Soundview 5K. All right. Is that a part of it?
No, this is from our first year
Oh, okay.
of running of the
Yeah.
bulls. But the Soundview 5K is our biggest event in April. We do one in Crotona Park, if you're familiar with that park. We've done a race in Starlight Park. They just renovated it. They added and expanded it. It's really beautiful. If you didn't know, back in the 80s, that used to be an amusement park. So Starlight Amusement Park, I think.
Yeah. What was that location again?
Starlight Park's like right under the 174th Bridge.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Wow. Transformed now.
Yeah.
Now you're running in it.
Yeah, so 9 events, over 1,500 unique different participants over the 3 years, and we do youth events as well. We call it Youth and Movement. So any under 14, we try to get them on the track running. And we usually get sort of like semi-professional athletes to help them learn how to stretch and do all the right things before they go for a run.
Yeah. I just covered the New York City Marathon. What was that, the 2nd of November or something like that? And I'm usually at the 22-mile mark. It's 4 miles before the finish line. And I do a live broadcast there. And I run for about a block.
Yeah.
Of course, with my recorder. And usually I'm catching people, they call them the stragglers, they're coming along, Because the elite runners, like, they whisk by you like that. And you cannot run up to try to interview them because you can't catch up to them. You can never catch up to them.
Trying to win.
Because they're running. They're running. So I ran into a guy. I said, all right, I got to pick one. And I found the guy, and I started running along with him. And he was dusting me, too. But I'm still getting it across. And then we went to turn the corner on 5th Avenue by Mount Morris Park.
Yeah.
And I said, I have to give up. This is done. So I'm huffing and puffing, and I wrapped it up like that. So that's my claim to fame. But before that, I used to box, and I used to run my 5 miles and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, the New York City Marathon, that's why I said this may be one of the qualifying runs, because they're looking for 5Ks to qualify to be a part of.
I should get in touch with them.
You should. I mean, and where do you want to see yourself, like, a few years down the line? Because it's getting bigger and bigger, right?
I mean, we would love to have like a half marathon in the Bronx. Like we promote a half marathon, and I don't know if we could get a full marathon in the Bronx, but that's like the ultimate goal.
All right. Well, I'll run in one of them. For about a block or two.
You should come to the Soundview 5K. It's a really nice day.
All right. You let us know beforehand, all right?
We'll do.
Maybe we get some cameras out there from Bronxnet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's next for you guys?
Next, besides this, we have Buckets for the Bronx, the tournament I was talking about, coming back. It's going to be here at Lehman, so that's going to be cool.
Buckets for the Bronx.
Buckets for the Bronx, free high school tournament. It was 3v3. We're playing with the idea of doing it 5v5 this year, full court. So that's going to be something to look at.
I remember you guys speaking about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Jessica?
Jessica, yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Kingsford Uni, those, yep.
Right. So, and what's the date on that? It's going to be this year or next year?
Next year, like February.
Oh, okay.
First time.
Yeah. Wow, this year just blew by really, really quick, right?
Yeah.
But let's get ready for the 2026.
The turkey and then Christmas, right?
Turkey toys. The upcoming race is in honor of someone? Did you mention that?
Definitely, yes. It's on the shirt as well. It's Felicier Singh. He was the world's oldest marathon runner. He started running at 89. And he recently passed away. It was tragic. 114 years old.
Wow.
But it was a hit and run, and they got the suspect. So, but I wanted to focus more on his legacy rather than his passing and what he represented.
Yeah.
So, and that's the spirit we bring to our own race. It's like anyone can join. It doesn't matter, old, young, faster, slow.
Yeah.
It's a race for everyone. And so this year especially, we're doing it in his honor.
Yeah.
I was able to meet him a few times throughout the years, and
tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, he just started running late in life. He had his son and wife passed away, and he went through like a dark time, and running gave him
Yeah.
way to process that, and he
That's
just,
like a way out for a lot of people, right?
yeah,
Ronnie?
yeah, it's a way to mental health.
Yeah.
So we're doing this race in his honor because he was actually one of my inspirations for starting the race. So
Yeah. And what were some of the things that he did in his life that, of course, I mean, he lived to be 114, you said?
Yeah, so he started at 89 running, so it's like
Yeah.
it's never too late, And he's done multiple marathons. I think his first one was the London Marathon that he completed, and he was still going when I think he was past over 100. He was still going at it, and he's
So he was the oldest runner in a lot of different races.
Yeah. And he's from my culture, Punjab. He's a Sikh, so
Yeah.
definitely inspiration for me.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Who's eligible to participate in this running, the running of the bulls?
Our whole philosophy is anyone,
Anybody can run?
anybody, everybody,
Young and old.
young and old, fast and slow. I did the first one, and I was like, it took me over an hour. I caught a cramp,
Well, that's all right. Yeah.
and I just wanted to show, wanted to show my kids, we're doing this.
Yeah, you gotta just keep going.
Keep going.
And there's guys, people on the side all the time. I see them like, hey, I gotta just take a little break right here.
Yeah, right. I was in the woods, and I was like, there's no Uber coming out here. I gotta finish it. Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that happen when you can get chafe. A lot of people put Band-Aids on their nipples.
Yeah.
You've heard of that, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a thing.
I've worked in some of these areas where they have the first aid center, and they would go in there and they just put Band-Aids on there or use some other stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of Advil.
Yeah, pain.
Yeah. Well, you got to give us some information on where people can get more involved.
You could go to racethebronx.com and you hit the link and it'll take you where you would be able to register. But that's really it. Our social medias at Race the Bronx on Instagram, on Facebook. I don't know if Cash Cow puts up anything on there.
It's Cash Cow. Yeah. We have the link in bio for the race at Cash Cow NYC at Instagram. If you want to look into the brand and look at some merch, it's the website cashcownyc.com. You want to hit me up directly, it's Haram the Milkman at Instagram. So.
Haram the Milkman. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, listen, thank you guys for sharing. Thank you
for
all
having
you
us.
do.
Shout out to you guys.
Keep talking
Thank
about
you.
the healthy eating, healthy living.
Yeah.
Get people in there. Now more so than ever before. With healthcare being cut and all of that, you got to pay more attention. We got to pay more attention to ourselves.
Yes.
Definitely.
Because
True.
we'll leave it at that. But thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for
Come
having
back and
us.
share again. All right. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank our guests for joining us, you, our viewers, for tuning in and checking it all out. Make sure you keep following us on Bronxnet TV for continued coverage. And I thank you for letting us share in this space and time with you. Join our hosts, Darren Jaime and Rena Valentine, for new episodes of Open Wednesday and Friday. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. I'll catch you another day, another way. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can and you will. And I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. I love you all. Peace.